very deep holes. Based on a true story. Kind of. The 14th of February, Valentine's Day. 4 years since my incarceration.
Good morning, everyone. It's that time of the week again. All the M's. Monday morning meeting. And I know we've all had a hard couple of days. Love hearts and red roses don't attach themselves to ceilings and shelving units, but that's why they call us a supermarket. Let's have a special hand for the girls and boys at the confectionery counter on their busiest day of the year. But of course, as we all know, the real superstar today is Jem Roberts. 4 years in uniform as of today. Come up here, Jem.
God.
I think he wants you to go up there.
Am I naked? I'm usually naked in this night.
Come on, Jem, get yourself up here.
He definitely wants you to go up there.
I'm paralysed through fear and shame. I'm not deaf.
You're going to have to go up there. People are getting tired clapping.
Eddie, psst.
Did you just say psst?
Psst.
What?
Swap lives with me.
Not if you were Billy Piper's shower radio.
You're going to have to go up there.
Jem Roberts, ladies and gentlemen.
People are going to think you've forgotten your name.
How can this be happening to me? 4 years. 4 long, dark, desolate years. The only person who's been here longer than me is Tina from the bakery. At least she's kept here by the free iced buns.
Jem Roberts.
Here. Mr. Morris, I'm here.
Jem Roberts, everyone. Here today as he has been every day for 4 years.
Yes, I'm very proud.
You know what you get after that long in the job?
The urge to self-mutilate?
The elusive 5th star. Only awarded to those with long service or a below-average IQ. And not forgetting an entire week wearing the special Supermarket Man t-shirt. Well done, Jem.
The t-shirt's a bit big.
Well, that's because most people who've been here this long are either exceptionally old or horrendously obese.
I'll wear it with pride.
The Great Escape by Katie Douglas.
That'll be £25.80, please.
I think I've changed my mind about that cream cheese.
You've changed your mind. You don't want it anymore. It's not the cream cheese you thought it was.
And those crackers.
Shadows of their former selves?
It's just I was going to have them with the cream cheese. I don't know if I want them now.
I see. That's a tricky decision, and one you shouldn't rush. Please don't let the ever-lengthening queue behind you put you off.
Polly.
Mr. Morris. Sorry, checkout's closed.
But
I wanted to introduce you to a new employee. Polly, this is Kirsty. Kirsty, this is Polly, one of our longest-serving checkout operatives.
I haven't actually been here that long.
Oh, don't be modest. I want Kirsty here to learn from the best. Someone who's seen it all, who's seen loyalty cards come and go, and who's stayed the distance. Well, no one can scan a barcode like Polly can. And I know what people say, that technology's taken all the skill out of the checkout game, but I say to them, you try finding the barcode on a mini Baby Bell, then we'll talk about skill.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morris.
Kirsty, you pull up a chair next to Polly. That's right. Now, I don't want you to be intimidated. Just learn everything you can, and I'll be back at the end of the day to see how you've gotten on. We've got a saying around here. No one knows how to weigh a courgette on their first day. We don't expect miracles, Kirsty.
Thanks, Mr. Morris.
I'll leave you to it then. I have a feeling you two ladies are going to get on like a house on fire.
So, first day.
Yep.
I expect you're wondering what you've done to deserve this.
Absolutely. I never dreamed that 3 years in a pedigree chum-approved pet shop would be enough experience to get a job like this.
I don't really know how to respond to that, Kirsty.
You've been working here a long time.
My boyfriend and I wanted to go travelling after university. He thought working here would be a good way to save money. He's been here 4 years. I've been here for 2 weeks less. Between us, we've saved £10.20, not including the money we still owe our landlord for dealing with our self-inflicted rat problem.
Oh.
Indeed.
Still, it seems like a nice place to work.
It seems that way. But then, the disputed territory of Kashmir seems like the ideal location for a relaxing weekend break, so...
You don't seem very happy.
It's nothing really. I'm just coming to realise that I've wasted a large portion of my youth. And the closest I'm ever likely to get to Southeast Asia is the Vietnamese takeaway at the end of our road.
So, how do you weigh a courgette?
Yeah?
Could you tell me where to keep the beef faggots?
Certainly. Go to the next aisle, turn left, keep going until you hit 1979.
Much obliged.
Hi.
Oh, it's you. I could have done with your help earlier.
What could I have done? You're the only one who can save Metropolis, supermarket man.
T-shirt itches.
Do you want to get a pizza tonight?
It's Valentine's Day.
So?
So, Polly and I are going out.
Great. Another Valentine's Day alone. Now I don't even have the rats to keep me company.
No cards then.
I got a few, all from my mum.
Did she at least disguise her handwriting this year?
She signed them mum.
Well, it's the thought, isn't it? What are you doing in here anyway? Shouldn't you be pushing trolleys around the car park?
I'm on my break. He's on the checkout with Polly.
Dunno. She must be new. I haven't seen her before. Plus, she's smiling.
Giveaway.
Oh, yes.
This looks quite nice.
Well, she's female and she's not your mum, so I'd say go for it.
You think I should go over and introduce myself?
I think you should go over there, introduce yourself, and try and hide your personality as much as humanly possible.
Well, I think the last part goes without saying. I'll be back. Hi, I'm Eddie.
What do you want?
Nice to see you too, Polly, but I actually came over to see...
Kirsty.
Kirsty. Nice to meet you, Kirsty.
Nice to meet you too, Eddie.
Not to interrupt this special moment, but Kirsty's busy. We're training.
Oh, well, I better not interrupt. It can be tricky learning how to pick up inanimate objects.
There's a little bit more to it than that, trolley boy.
You're right. Dealing with loose bread products and the like, that's when the fun really begins.
You'll have to excuse Eddie. He has very little idea what people who actually work here do all day.
Actually, Kirsty, my official title is trolley manager, and I'm hoping to be promoted again quite soon, so technically I'm Polly's superior.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Are not.
Or so.
Trolley manager sounds like a very important job.
Oh, it is.
His main job is making sure the local hooded youths don't run off with the trolleys.
And if no one did that, this whole place would descend into anarchy and chaos. It'd be like Christmas Eve every day of the week. That wasn't a joke.
Well, Eddie, it was very nice of you to pop over. Bye-bye now.
The thing is, Kirsty, Polly has a few issues with me because I...
Moved into my flat for a few weeks 6 months ago.
That, and I try and persuade her boyfriend to have actual fun once in a while.
Yes, because pretending that armchairs are racing cars is actual fun.
Were you born without imagination, or did it just curl up and die from neglect?
There's actually a bit of a queue forming.
Bye-bye, Eddie.
And see you at home, flatmate. And Kirsty, it was lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Eddie. He seems nice.
Which is ironic, given he's one of the things driving me steadily towards the brink. Next, please.
Well?
Name, Kirsty. Profession, nice but dim checkout girl. Prospects, fair to middling. Maybe not even that. I think Polly might be poisoning her against me as we speak.
Sorry.
It's okay. I heard tell there's a new girl starting in the bakery this week. At the very least, I might score some free eclairs.
Makes me realise how lucky I am having Polly.
Yeah, lucky.
Today's special offer. Buy one eclair, get one free.
You're chucked.
What did you just say?
I'm sorry, James.
Excuse me, could you point me towards...
You're sorry? You're chucking me on Valentine's Day and you're sorry?
Excuse me,
I know
was
it's bad timing.
No one chucks someone on Valentine's Day. It's one of those unwritten rules. Christmas, birthdays and Valentine's Day are chucking free zones. You gave me a Valentine's Day card this morning.
The frozen turkey
You're not
dinner.
taking this as well as I'd hoped.
The card had a little bunny on the front.
James,
And that bunny, do you remember what it said?
it said...
I love you. That's it, I love you.
Now I've asked myself, if I was a frozen turkey dinner, where would I be? But I can't see...
Oh, will you just bugger off?
Oh, really?
Please, don't be upset.
How can I not be? We're
Not going anywhere.
maybe not literally.
Not in any way.
Would it help if I took off this t-shirt?
Why? So you can pass it on to me?
Well, this is just great. 4 years in this place and I'm still not at rock bottom. At lunchtime I should go and lie down in the car park, Maybe a Volvo will run me over and end my suffering.
Of course, because how could anyone's life be worse than yours? I need to do something, Jem, or I'll go mad. Do you understand?
And by doing something, you mean...
Making changes.
Starting by getting rid of me?
Sorry.
Don't be. Well, I suppose I'll see you in here tomorrow, won't I? I expect you're going straight home to pack. Good luck with that.
Actually, I can't afford to move out straight away.
Oh, so you'll be homeless then? That's tragic. Yet just in a lot of ways.
Don't be like this.
Look, do you mind? I'm replenishing. I'm only halfway through the soup for one. Oh, suddenly very appropriate. And I've got a whole box full of Valentine's cards to get on the shelves before lunch. So looking forward to that.
We used to be friends, Jem.
Until a few minutes ago, I thought we still were. Oh, look at these things. Be my Valentine. To a very special Valentine. I love you, Valentine. I can't believe I'm going to put these out so some other poor bugger can buy them, send them, get them thrown back in his face.
I'll get somewhere as soon as I can, just as long as I can stay for... What are you doing?
Saving my fellow man some unnecessary suffering.
You can't do that. We have to sell those.
All right, fine. Do you have a pen?
Jem, please.
Oh, never mind. I've got one here. People can still buy the cards. Only now they'll be buying the truth instead of some filthy lie.
Stop it!
Let's see now. If I just make a few minor adjustments, get rid of Be My Valentine. No one needs to see that.
If Mr. Morris sees you...
Replace it with something people really need to hear on a day like today. How about dearest, sweetest boyfriend ever? On some level, you know she's sleeping with that bloke in the office. You know the one, she's always talking about him, going on about how great he is.
That's vandalism.
Oh, I thought you'd approve. Look at me, making changes, just like you wanted.
Just because we're having the worst Valentine's Day ever.
Oh, so it's we now, is it?
Well, I'm about to be made homeless.
That's true. We are having quite the bad day.
You don't have to ruin it for everyone else.
Oh, it's... That, you see, is where you're wrong. I should ruin it for everyone. It's my duty. This is about the greater good. This is about taking people's hands and leading them into the light. This morning I was just a cog in the supermarket machine, a sad little shelf stacker going about his business, blinkered to the truth. Now, thanks to you, the blinkers have been removed.
I have to do something, Jem.
So do I. 4 long years in this hellhole, and the only thing that gets a man through is that he knows what he's fighting for. Attention shoppers! At this time of year, as at many others, we, the general public, are the victims of lies and propaganda. We're constantly being told what to think, constantly being fed lies which masquerade as the truth. You may think of Easter as a happy time, a time of joy, a time of treats, but look harder. I think it's time we all ask the question, who is the Easter Bunny, and why does he bring us chocolate? Is it a bribe?
Now, Jem. Jem. I'm a reasonable man, am I not?
I wouldn't say you're unreasonable.
I think I've given you more than a fair amount of chances. This can't go on, Jem.
I won't be part of this Easter charade.
Then you can no longer be a part of this supermarket family. Is that what you want? You're one of my most valued employees, Jem. I don't want to lose you. I mean, look at your friend, Eddie. He's making a go of things here. He's up for promotion in a few weeks. Why don't I see that kind of ambition in you, Jem?
I can't apologise for what I've done, Mr. Morris. And I don't mean to stop.
Oh, well, in that case, you leave me no other option. 2 weeks hard labour. Maybe an Easter spent replenishing cream eggs will teach you some harsh lessons. I can only hope.
I know you want me to say I'm sorry, but...
I just want the old Jem Roberts back. The young man that gave this supermarket 4 years of his blood, sweat and tears. Oh, come back, supermarket man. Come on home. Your people need you.
And this is the bedroom / kitchen.
And by kitchen, you mean?
Hot plate. I'll leave you to it.
This place is a hovel.
See, this is exactly why I wanted to come along. You're being too critical.
There is no way I'm moving in here.
How picky do you want to be?
I am not living somewhere like this.
Well, where are you going to live? You have to go somewhere. You can't stay with us indefinitely.
Excuse me? With us?
You really think it's a good living arrangement? You, me and Jem?
You seem to think it was alright when you took it upon yourself to move in.
That was before.
Before?
You drove my mate mental.
So this is all my fault, is it?
It is from where I'm standing.
All I want to do is move on with my life. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Just move out, will you? This place is fine. I'll help you paint it. I'll get that special paint to dry up the damp.
No.
Right, we'll all just continue to suffer then, shall we?
I do want to find somewhere else to live.
Whatever. Just do me a favour and stay out of the way tonight. I've got Kirsty coming round. The last thing I need is you and Jem nagging each other while I'm trying to impress her.
I don't think you realise how easy Kirsty is to impress.
You know, if you throw pillows, this place would actually look...
No!
Fools. All of them fools.
Hi, Jem.
Oh, it's you.
Mr. Morris asked me to come over and supervise your punishment duty.
I'm putting cream eggs onto a shelf. Not to say that complications don't crop up, but surely you'd be better off helping Steve realign the fondant fancies. That's definitely a two-person job.
Mr. Morris thinks you'd benefit from working alongside someone with the correct supermarket attitude.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Morris says that I have an uncanny ability to think outside the box. Like this, for example. It's just a suggestion. But what if we were to put some small plastic chicks around the perimeter of this display?
Well, Kirsty, using all my supermarket experience, I'd say that in all probability, we'd lose the majority of our poor, helpless, tiny little chicks in the stampede of people who can't wait to stuff yet more fondant eggs into their fat, stupid...
Jem, attitude check.
Can I please request that I be put in solitary confinement?
Now, Jem, that's not the supermarket spirit, is it?
You are pure evil.
Excuse me?
I mean it. Look at yourself spouting that rubbish. How do you sleep at night?
I'm just trying to do my job.
Oh, please.
What did you think? That we're all just going to sit back and let you destroy everything we've worked for?
Who are you? A freedom fighter from the land of perpetual cheer?
Just stack the eggs.
No, I won't just stack the eggs. I've developed a conscience now, all right? A little late in the day, perhaps.
Then why don't you just leave?
Because, well, I think it's my duty to spread the truth, to save people the pain of the lies. And I have nowhere else to go. Just because I've been here a long time, that doesn't mean I have to like it.
It's not so bad working here, is it?
You've only been here 5 minutes.
Let me tell you something. Compared to Planet of Pets, this place is... it's a dream.
Of what?
OK, Kirsty, time for your break.
Okie dokie. See you, Jem.
I can't work her out. Has she had a lobotomy or does she need one?
She's strange. I don't like her.
These days, you thinking someone's strange is a compliment.
Mr. Morris thinks he can break me with monotonous tasks. He thinks a few weeks of cream eggs and I'll be back in the fold.
But you're going to prove to him that your psychotic break is much more long-term than that.
Don't mock me.
OK, let's pretend that I'm not completely past caring about your little fantasy, just for a second. Is this still about us?
You know, for someone who supposedly hates their life, you're remarkably self-involved.
Fine. Get fired, lose all your friends, see if I care.
I have goals now, a purpose. When I was with you, all I had was microwave meals, a portable telly, and a girlfriend who didn't like me.
The telly was mine.
Oh, right. And what about you? Moved on, have you? You can't even move out of the house. You're just as stuck here as I am.
I'm not going to be here much longer.
Right.
I'm not.
Okay.
You know, I really did make the right decision dumping you. All you've ever done is drag me down. It was your fault I started working here in the first place. And if it hadn't been for you, I'd have left years ago. I would have gone somewhere. I would have done something. You're sad, Jem. Just get a life.
Like you mean?
At least I'm trying.
So am I.
Whatever. Look, I'll see you at home.
This isn't about you, you know. Still not about you.
Right, let's see now. Plates, check. Matching cutlery, check. Wine chilling. House quiet. Candles lit. And last but not least, takeaway menus at the ready.
Why is there a Barry White CD on in the living room?
What you doing here? I thought you were going out.
I never said that. What's for tea?
Look, do me a favour and bugger off, will you? Kirsty's coming round. I'm planning to dazzle her with my ability to order Chinese.
Kirsty?
Yeah.
From work?
Yeah, Kirsty.
I've been meaning to have a word with you about her. I think she's a little bit strange. No offence.
None taken. See you later.
I'm serious, Eddie. The girl's odd. You see the way she is at work, all peppy.
Seriously, she's gonna be here soon, so...
That doesn't worry you?
It worries me more that you're gonna be here when she arrives.
All right. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I won't. See you now.
When she's infected you with supermarket spirit, don't expect me to have any sympathy.
Jem!
All right, I'm going. All I'm saying is, watch out for her. She's knee-deep in lies, Ed. Knee-deep.
I'll bear it in mind.
Make sure you do. All you can do is show them the way. They have to make it to the other side all on their own.
This is nice. Oh, I love Robbie Williams.
How was dinner?
Nice. You're a really good cook.
Wow, I don't like to boast. So, I just want you to know, Kirsty, I really like you, and I know that I have a bit of a reputation around the supermarket.
Oh, no.
It's alright, I know what people say about me, that I prey on new girls, that I'm only interested in one thing, that I let them believe things about me that aren't strictly true.
Do you do those things?
In the past, yes, I have, but this is different. You're different.
Am I?
Well, to me you are.
Oh.
Yes.
Another night. Another man throws himself on the wire. I love Halloween, don't you?
No.
Children lying to adults about how many sweets they've eaten, how many windows they put in.
Shouldn't you be out showing people the error of their ways?
I'm waiting for Eddie to get back from the shop. We've run out of water balloons.
Don't tell me you've dragged him into all of this.
He wanted to help.
I love water balloons.
See?
And I hate annoying little kids. What could be more perfect?
You're encouraging him.
It's harmless fun.
Pelting small children with water balloons is harmless.
You'd be joining in as well if you had the day I've had. I had to spend the morning painting kids' faces, and then some girls dressed as the Supremes ran off with 4 trolleys.
You two do what you like. I think I'm just going to lie here. Maybe have a little nap.
Eddie, why don't you go and prepare the balloons?
Okay. Question. Would it be too much to put food colouring in the water?
We're showing them the error of their ways, not the Daz doorstep challenge.
Alright, just checking.
Are you okay?
Fine. Why wouldn't I be?
You seem a bit depressed.
Well, let's see. It's October, it's raining, and I'm living in what can only be described as a dark abyss of my own making. Depression could not be further from my mind.
I know how you feel. I've been there, remember?
I don't recall you going for 30 interviews in 2 months, only to discover that you're qualified for very little and suited to absolutely nothing.
I meant metaphorically.
Just leave me alone, Jem.
I'm trying to help.
No, you're not. You're about to hit me with a sales pitch. I'm lonely, depressed and disillusioned. I'm your target demographic.
You're also my friend.
I thought I'd have things together by now.
I know.
Instead, no offence, but I can't even get away from you.
No offence taken. I know what it's like to feel like you're on the scrap heap. Like your life is over at 20-something. Like everything you've been told would happen, time has just sort of passed you by.
Please stop.
We weren't told it would be like this.
You're right. Let's stand in a box of toilet duck and tell the world.
My life might not be perfect, but at least I have a purpose. I'm helping people. I'm helping myself.
Well, you're not helping me.
Water balloons, Argo. Let's see you dodge these puppies, you little bastards.
Shouldn't you be off somewhere making eyes at Kirsty?
I'm busy tonight with the water balloons.
Don't tell me there's trouble in paradise.
Please, come on, it's not even that serious between us.
You found something out about her, didn't you?
No.
You did. You discovered something about Kirsty. Something you didn't like. Something that frightened you. Something sinister.
It was nothing like that.
Let me guess. They've taken on some new girls and you'd rather try your luck with them?
Of course not. I like Kirsty. It's just...
She's evil. Oh, it's a shame, really.
She's not evil.
She is a bit evil.
She's not at all evil. She's lovely. She's sweet. She's just a bit...
Oh, I told you not to watch Destination with Kirsty.
She scored less than Wayne Rooney's girlfriend.
Just because a woman combines velour with Burberry doesn't make her stupid.
You're saying that you're ashamed of her?
No, I'm not ashamed.
The truth is always better than some dirty lie. I mean, take today, for example, Halloween. Why not just come out and say it? This is the only day when it's acceptable for parents to send their children out to beg. You can dress it up in fake blood and wigs, all you like, but the shame will still be there.
You're a downer, you do know that.
Shut up, both of you. I want to have a sleep before my shift starts.
This Halloween, go duking for apples. Only £1 for a go. Apples sold separately.
I love Halloween.
Kirsty, please.
All the kiddies running around, having fun.
Do you have a loyalty card?
No.
Don't you love Halloween?
Not really.
But it's so...
Look, Kirsty, I'm really very tired at the moment. Just leave it. That'll be £12 each. Thanks.
Afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, hi.
Polly, how are things?
Fine, I suppose. Why? Who have you been talking to?
No one. I just, might I have a quick word?
Why not? It's not like I'm doing anything useful.
I'll hold the fort.
Look, Mr. Morris, if this is about Jem, I really don't have anything.
No. Jem is his own man. I know that. I wanted to talk about you, Polly. You and the supermarket family. How are you finding it?
Well, I have to build myself up to coming here. And sometimes at night, I dream of chopping everyone into tiny little pieces with a homemade machete. So basically, it's like every other family I've ever known.
I know you've been looking for other employment.
Oh, Mr. Morris,
I
look.
understand, Polly. You're young. You want to spread your wings, see the world, broaden your horizons. And nothing pleases me more than a young person who's looked around at what else is out there and chosen to come back here, to the family, to stay forever.
I think I might be sick.
I respect that you need other challenges in your life, which is why I thought it might be nice for you to try your hand in the fancy dress aisle. Just for today.
The fancy dress aisle?
Excuse me? Excuse me, miss?
Yes.
My daughter would like to dress up as Charlemagne.
Mock-up Magna Carta's bottom of the aisle on your left.
Thank you.
Miss,
What?
my face paint's wonky.
It's fine.
Miss,
My name is not Miss.
Excuse me, miss?
My name
We've
is
changed our
not...
minds. Is General Franco or nothing?
Look, don't you think that...
miss,
What is it?
who can I dress up as?
I don't know. How about a witch like Mummy? Or a hag like Granny?
That's it. Come on, Shelby. We'll get a replica historical artifacts elsewhere in future.
Hi, Kirsty.
Eddie!
Whoa, steady.
What's wrong?
Why do we have a seat?
I really like your shoes.
Kirsty, concentrate.
Sorry.
Now, you and I have been going out for quite a while now.
6 months, 2 weeks and 3 days.
Roughly, yes. The thing is, Kirsty, you and I are different.
I have long hair.
True.
You don't.
No, but I was really thinking more of...
I don't like dry roasted peanuts. You do.
You see, we're poles apart.
We both like lightly salted though, don't we?
Actually, I've gone off them.
What are you trying to say?
Kirsty, you're a really nice girl, but I'm just... You know those things people say about me? Well, it's all true. I'm not a nice person. I use people and then I dump them.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Can we still be friends?
No! I've just been given an official warning by Mr. Morris.
What for?
I was extraordinarily rude to a customer.
Unprovoked.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I snapped. I lashed out, and Jem, for the first time in months, I feel like I can breathe again. It's like just by being honest for once, by saying what I really think.
By shirking off the lies.
Exactly. You were right all along.
We got a new shipment of toilet duct this morning. What say we push some boxes together, make ourselves a makeshift platform?
You and me.
Let's blow this place apart.
You hear Monday morning, and what do you think?
Meeting.
Monday morning meeting. That's right, people.
Another Christmas threatens its arrival. The days, the weeks and the months stretch ahead. Will we ever get out? Will we ever break free?
Now, first of all, a big hand to all those who helped with the Around the World in 80 Santas display, where it's fun, it's festive, and it's an introduction to literature. Who says you can't learn a little something while Mum does her weekly shop? Yes. Now, I'm going to need another wave of volunteers to man the grotto for the coming week.
Oh, pick me!
Anyone?
Mr. Morris, me, I'll do it. I love children. Especially at this time of year when they're all hyperactive and consumed by greed.
Oh, come on now, people. There must be someone here willing to slip into a fat suit and make a child's dream come true.
I think Jem just volunteered, Mr. Morris.
Yes, Polly. And Jem also volunteered to display the Yuletide logs, and look what happened there.
How was a challenge? I mean, who'd have thought that you could spell out the embodiment of all that is decayed in society with Yuletide logs in a single display?
Eddie, you enjoyed your stint as head elf last week. Congratulations, you've just been promoted.
Only for today. All tinsel is half price. Why not decorate your tree? With glee.
Another cunning plan foiled.
What were you going to do?
I don't know. Something. Anything. I think a day in the grotto would have driven me to a whole new level of activism.
He's going to sack you, you know.
Me? What about you? Your complaints total for last week was much higher than mine.
You were his star employee. I think he always suspected that I was somewhat lacking in supermarket spirit.
Maybe. Still, if he sacks us, at least it'll be an excuse to get out of here. Just like we always planned.
Better late than never.
Still no luck on the job front, I take it.
Put it this way, I'm seriously considering applying for Kirsty's old job in Planet of Pets.
What about the flat hunting?
Oh, well, I haven't actually seen many places recently, to be honest. I'm going to start looking again. I know it's getting a bit ridiculous, me still being there.
It's fine, really. I don't fancy being left alone with Eddie the way he's been moping around lately.
Who'd have thought that Kirsty's wrath could have such an effect on a person?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, so you've reconsidered my offer. Go on then, pass me the fat suit.
Not now, Jem. We've got a situation happening. On the roof.
Eddie, just take a step back. Move away from the edge.
I can't. I won't go back in there.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Just take a step back.
I can't listen to that anymore. You have to make it stop.
I'll make it stop. I promise.
Oh, I wish it could be Christmas every day.
If you come away from the edge, I'll make them take off the CD. You won't have to listen to those songs anymore, I promise.
Christmas time, mistletoe and wine.
Please, just come away from the edge.
What's going on?
Oh, no!
Shut that door.
All right, calm down.
Eddie is having a bit of a crisis.
I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna jump. End my suffering once and for all.
I don't blame you, mate.
Jim!
What? He's got the right idea. You should see it in there. This isn't Christmas Eve. It's the end of the world. It's Armageddon with sleigh bells.
June. It started in June.
They're grabbing everything not nailed down. One of them even took my price gun.
I thought you'd like to know. Eddie's agreed to come down from the roof.
Oh well, good. It's not nice for people to witness a suicide at this time of year.
I think he's been bottling it up for a while. Today the Christmas songs just got too much for him. There's nothing anyone could have done.
I love Christmas songs. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Do you want to wear some reindeer antlers?
No, I don't. Stop trying to force them on me.
But they're so festive.
They're not festive. They're an instrument of the Antichrist.
Aye.
Hello, Eddie.
I've spoken to Mr. Morris, and he's agreed to a brief moratorium on the festive music.
Thanks, but I can still hear them in my head.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Kirsty!
Please don't.
I love Christmas.
No, you don't. You love reindeer antlers and selection boxes and fairy lights and naughty sodding holder going.
Don't say it.
Just look at what all this has done to him. Come on, Eddie. Let's go over here.
Bye, Kirsty.
Goodbye, Edward. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Okay, I'm in.
You're sure?
Absolutely.
You have to be sure. You have to be committed.
I am sure I am more committed to this than I've been to anything in my entire life, including the pursuit of a Blue Peter badge.
Speaking as a veteran of the movement.
What movement?
This movement.
Since when is it a movement?
One person, frightening loner. Two people, fringe element. And now, thanks to Eddie here, we have three people, a movement.
Proud to be of service.
Proud to have you on board. Now, as I was saying, speaking from experience, we need to change tactics. The people aren't listening. The sermons don't work. Okay, now, ideas.
We need to force people to see what they're missing.
Force, yes, good word.
We need to make them see what it is we're talking about. How their lives could be different.
Oh, we're getting warmer.
I can feel the heat.
Talking doesn't work. We need to take some direct action.
Non-threatening, non-violent direct action.
Obviously.
Let's just remember, we're not fundamentalists. We're just very, very keen to get our point across by whatever means necessary. Contestants. Ready.
Ready.
Supermarket. Hello, children.
Do you think you've got enough crackers?
Should have.
Because the kids usually like 2 each, and then there's your mother.
Still, 48 should do it, don't you think?
Out of interest, how many children do you have?
2?
Thought so. That'll be £243.65, please.
Excuse me, coming through. Yes, thank you.
Where are you taking all the trolleys?
Now, children, what do you all know about Santa?
Thank you. Cash back?
No, thank you.
No problem at all.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did no one explain? Every third customer gets their credit card cut up. It's a special promotion we have today.
What?
It's for your own good. Trust me.
But we haven't bought the kids presents yet.
2 words, madam. Coal and tangerines. How are we meant to get our shopping if there's no trolleys?
There's plenty of trolleys, and anyone who wants one that badly only has to pop over the barbed wire fence into the field and get one.
Yes, I like presents too, Harriet. But my very favourite thing about Santa Claus is that, contrary to what you've all been told, He actually doesn't exist. That's right, children. Everything you've ever been told is a lie. Santa is, at best, your dad in a costume. At worst, and far more likely, he's your mum sneaking downstairs before you wake up to chuck your presents under the tree. There's no use crying about it. I'm not doing this for my own good, you know. I'm not doing it just to be mean-spirited.
That's right, sir. Every third customer. Like clockwork.
Santa is Satan's festive alias. It's a simple anagram, people.
Well, I think that's us officially struck off Mr. Morris's Christmas card list.
It doesn't matter. I feel good. I feel cleansed.
I think we really helped some people today.
Oh, without a doubt. We're missionaries, no question. But you're right. We have done our bit to spread the word. Now it's time for us to look inward.
At what?
It's up to us to spend Christmas as it should be spent. Christmas minus the lies, minus the propaganda. Christmas as it truly is, without the fake happiness.
Will there still be alcohol?
Yes, there will. And do you know why?
Because alcohol is real happiness?
Dead on! Now, like everyone else at Christmas, we're going to want to be entertained. The only difference being, of course, that while they're all being corrupted by Julie Andrews and her spoonful of sugar ideology, we'll be watching things which promote our own ideals. Truth, justice, stuff like that.
Okay. How about The Deer Hunter? Or Train Spotting? Oh, and if we fancy something a bit lighter for later on, Gandhi!
Excellent, Polly. Each and every one almost brutally truthful.
And for Christmas dinner, we've got loads of individual microwave meals in the freezer. I was thinking that as it's Christmas, I might have two.
Well, this isn't about denying ourselves pleasure. There's nothing wrong with having fun. I, for one, intend to have some wine later. Providing, of course, it's undergone no mulling whatsoever.
Strictly no turkey.
Absolutely not. We'll block it all out, batten down the hatches. We'll have a Christmas without the fakeness, without the lies, and we will call it The Great Escape.
Good name.
I thought so.
I'll get it.
If it's the ghost of Christmas past, tell him to bugger off. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm glad we're friends again.
So am I.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
And look, I know that The Great Escape conjures up slightly distasteful images of Nazis and prisoners of war being gunned down in cold blood, but really, we're going to have lots of fun.
Look what I found.
Kirsty, and a life-size cardboard Rudolph.
Well, when Polly told me that you didn't even have a tree, though it's Dasher, not Rudolph, I thought I'd give the real underdog a shot at the limelight this year. Where can I put my coat?
Upstairs.
But
Hang on, Eddie.
It's fine. Upstairs, first on the left.
okie dokie.
What?
Remember, you believe in me. The only way to January is through me.
There was Dasher, Dancer, and
Oh, no.
We were so close now, we could almost feel the cool breeze of free air on our faces. If only we could hold out a little longer and prevent the enemies who surrounded us from foiling our plans.
Will you listen to her? She's relentless.
Get her out.
I can't.
You bring evil into this house and then you say, I can't.
She's nowhere else to go. She's working in early in Boxing Day and doesn't have time to get home to her parents.
How is that our problem?
Look, this is the first time she's spoken to me in months. I can't just send her away. It'll be fine. She'll just sit in the corner in her own little world and we'll get on with things just as we planned.
Like that'll happen.
It will if you don't give in to her.
Me? I'm not the one lusting after evil checkout girls who want to sully our home with joy and goodwill.
She has to leave.
Jem, come on, be reasonable.
I agree with Jem.
What if I can make her see things our way?
She won't. She's in too deep.
So were you, so was I. We all were at one time or another. Things can change.
Well, I don't know.
Please. You know what I've been like the last few months. Don't make me send her away.
You really think you're up to it?
Missionaries, remember?
Fine. She can stay, as long as she doesn't try and foist any of her weird ideas onto us. Everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, but I won't have someone banging on about how we should be nice to people and exchange thoughtful gifts. Not in my own home.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Can someone pass a TV guide? I want to see when Rolf's Christmas Presents is coming on.
Actually, Kirsty, we've already planned the day's entertainment. DVDs. Polly picked them out especially.
Did you get a Wonderful Life? Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, I know. Muppets Christmas Carol. Oh, now that's a must.
Actually, Kirsty, we were thinking more along the lines of...
Home Alone. White Christmas. Santa Claus. 1 and 2.
You know, all those things sound really, really fun, Kirsty, but what we had in mind was really more Vietnam vet, bloody Civil War, Edinburgh drug users orientated.
That's not very Christmassy.
Give the girl a tangerine.
I suppose we could watch those things after EastEnders and the Queen's speech.
If we raise our voices and talk really, really slowly, then will you understand us?
I'll deal with this. Kirsty, can I have a quick word in the kitchen?
Okay.
Won't be a minute.
Oh, she's good. She's very, very good.
Who? Kirsty?
I think you were right about her. I think this whole sweet and simple routine is just a ruse to throw us off the scent.
Listen, while they're away...
We've been infiltrated. Kirsty's a mole.
She's not clever enough to be a mole.
Or so she'd have us believe.
Listen, Paul...
She's in there now manipulating him without his knowledge.
I got you something. A present. I got you a present.
Why would you do that?
I know we said we wouldn't, and it's not a gift of fake happiness. It's not a lie. It's just... Here.
A tangerine?
These days, coal is actually quite elusive. Merry Great Escape.
I didn't get you anything.
That's okay. I didn't expect you to.
So you're not going to celebrate Christmas at all?
We're not going to participate in the sham that Christmas has become, no.
No mince pies?
No.
Brussels sprouts?
No Brussels sprouts.
Not even any Quality Street?
I'm so sorry. If there was any other way...
What did confectionery ever do to you?
Jem calls it fake happiness.
And what do you call it?
Pleasant alternative to rice cakes.
Well, it sounds as if you've all made up your minds. I don't want to get in the way. I should probably just go somewhere. Come on, Dasher.
Where will you go?
Even the cold, empty streets have berry lights up.
Don't be like that.
I thought it'd be nice. Us ending Christmas together.
It can be. I really don't think you appreciate how entertaining a film about the devastating effects of the Vietnam War on small-town America can be.
I wanted us to have a nice day.
I know, I did too.
We could put all our presents under the tree. Open them by the fire.
Of course we could have, in a perfect world.
For dinner we could have had turkey, ham, sprites and parsnips and gravy.
Kirsty, I wanted all that too, but...
Chipolatas.
Would they be wrapped in bacon?
Maybe.
No, that's enough. We have to stop talking like this.
Why?
Because it's wrong.
You're the one who's been trying to make things right between us. Why can't we have a proper Christmas? Wouldn't that make you happy?
I think it probably would.
Then...
I can't, though. I feel responsible. It only became a movement because of me.
It's your decision.
I think there might be a rogue mince pie on top of the fridge. Cover me.
What's going on in here?
Nothing.
Eddie was looking for a mince pie.
Eddie, is this true?
It's just a small compromise. Mince pies were never top of the evil lies and propaganda list.
I should have known. You've never committed to anyone or anything your entire life. I don't know why I thought this would be any different.
Look, hang on.
It's just a mince pie.
You stay out of this.
Don't speak to her like that.
She's ruining everything.
Oh, don't be stupid.
No, you're right. This doesn't have to be a great escape. The moderately good escape has exactly the same ring to it.
You know, that's it. I've had enough. Kirsty, pass me the big pasta pan.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it. And that bottle of red wine, Kirsty.
Jem's only upstairs.
So, we're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing fake about adding a few spices to some ordinary red wine and heating it over a low flame.
This means a lot to Jem.
To Jem?
Yes, to Jem. He believed in this even when it meant being a frightening loner, remember?
Hi, Mum. Yeah, it's me. Merry Merry Christmas to you too. We're all fine. Yeah, Polly's here. I told you we're not having a tree this year. Because it represents the thousands of pointless lies we're fed to prevent us questioning the meaninglessness of our lives. No, I'm not being dramatic. How's Dad? No, I told you, we're just friends now. She's only here until she can... I miss you too. I do wish I was there, but I have to work, don't I? Okay. Look, love to everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Merry Christmas.
Look, girls, just calm down.
I'll calm down when she leaves.
Why should I leave?
I live here.
So does Eddie.
This morning, Eddie agreed to shun the fake happiness that has flooded Christmas. This morning, Eddie knew what was good and pure in the world, and then you came along. Jem, Eddie's turned.
Seriously?
Look, I just want
To turn us all to the dark side.
No, I still believe. It's just...
He wants the fake happiness.
Why don't you just stay out of this?
I can't. Look what you've done to him.
I haven't done anything to him. It's you and your kind and everything you stand for that's done him harm. What right have you got to tell me that I'm hurting people? That by opening their eyes to the brutal truths in life, I'm taking away their innocence or their sense of fun or even, God forbid, their right to eat mince pies? What about my rights? What about my right to live in a world where illuminated Santas don't balloon off the roofs of people's homes, where Easter eggs come hard-boiled and wearing little outfits, not filled with fondant and wrapped in tinfoil, where everyone just admits that no one knows what Halloween's in aid of, and that even if we did, it would still be a waste of monkey nuts,
Polly,
What?
let them go.
What about the Great Escape?
Well, we weren't supposed to end up fighting.
Jem, there are some things bigger than one man, remember? We're banding together against the system, refusing to accept our fate.
Digging ourselves very deep holes. It worked, didn't it? You're still here.
I suppose this would be the wrong time to point out that the mulled wine's boiling over.
You haven't been lying to me this whole time.
I do believe everything I said.
But?
Well, I thought, if we couldn't be happy together, maybe we could be unhappy together.
Oh.
Polly? Polly, where are you going?
I'm tunnelling out of here. With or without any of you.
Polly, please, you're going to hurt yourself.
I'm staging a protest.
How is tying yourself to a Christmas tree a protest?
Because when it gets dark and they turn the lights off...
Get down!
I'm going to alert the neighbours.
Don't move! You think this is all a big joke, don't you? Well, it's not. Not for me. Everything is a lie. Everything is fake. I believed everything I was told, and look where I've ended up. I have to get out.
Please, just come inside.
I don't have anything that's real.
Yes, you do.
No. Sorry. I don't.
Polly, come on, it's getting dark. Just come indoors. We'll drink some mulled wine and watch Christopher Walken shoot himself.
You go ahead. I'd rather stay here.
Oh, Polly, come on now.
We're gonna turn the lights on in a minute.
Good. Let them.
Polly?
Oh no.
What happened?
Cheap, mass-produced crap.
Fairy lights really aren't as reliable as they used to be.
Can someone please get me down?
And so our story ends. Our valiant warriors caught in the floodlights and forced back behind the wire. I'd like to think that we've all learned a little something from them and their plight. I'd like to think we've learned not to dump our loved ones on Valentine's Day. I'd like to think we've learned not to tie ourselves to Christmas trees out of desperation at how empty our lives have become. Remember, kids, it's all fun and games until somebody singes an eyebrow. But most of all, I'd like to think we've all learned that if you ever find yourself trapped in a brutal regime and your escape attempts seem doomed, no matter how many times you fail, always remember to try again.
And so that was Christmas. And what have we done? Well, for one thing, we've broken our own supermarket record of parsnips sold in one festive season. Well, excellent work there, everyone. Not to mention that we're now edging ever closer to the top of the Giblets League table. But, of course, it's not all fun and party favours at this time of year. With happiness, there must be mingled tragedy. With frivolity, there must be loss and the bitter taste of abandonment. As I'm sure most of you are aware, two of our longest-standing members of the supermarket family are no longer with us. Jem Roberts, former supermarket man, and Polly Watson have left us, without, though we shan't dwell, working their proper notice, or indeed saying goodbye. I'm sure none of us are going to take that personally. Apparently, instead of working here as part of a team and enjoying all the benefits that come with that, they'd rather risk extreme food poisoning and accrue crippling credit card debt on another continent. So good luck to them. Won't they need it? Oops, did I say that out loud? Eddie assures me that they're both doing well and that neither were responsible for the rather distressing graffiti some of you may have seen on your way in this morning.
In The Great Escape by Katie Douglas, Polly was played by Julie Austin, Jem by Simon Donaldson, Mr. Morris by John Paul Hurley, Eddie by Kevin Lennon, and Kirsty by Laura Smales. Other parts were played by members of the cast. The Great Escape was directed by Gaynor McFarlane.
And tomorrow there's more drama with the concluding part of Lady Chatterley's Lover. That's tomorrow night at 9. Now, just before the world tonight, here's the weather forecast for the United Kingdom for daytime tomorrow. And showers in Northern Ireland and southern parts of England and Wales will become heavier and more widespread again. Elsewhere, it should be largely dry with clear spells after morning mist and fog clears. Temperatures for most should still be above normal for late September. And the outlook for Sunday, further showers or longer spells of rain, some of which will be heavy once again. Similarly, on Monday, we'll see a mixture of sunshine and showers. On 92 to 95 FM, 198 longwave and on digital radio. This is BBC Radio 4.